Hi guys, I'm back again. My name is Sam, and today's topic is very interesting for the people who actually works in HR and governments, who works in IT operations and IT managers, who works in IT security managers post, who take care of compliances. The topic name is Law, Ethics and Security Compliance Management. Before watching this video, I am assuming you have some prerequisite for the security things, such as some basic concept of security fundamentals. You must be attended some sort of training in a security management part. Keep note of this: behavior that is totally acceptable in one part of the world can be capital offense in another part of the world. You know what? The United States traditionally set the tone for the data privacy law, and other countries have stepped out and taken the lead, like more restrictive regulations and aimed at consumers' privacy protection. Company must comply with the laws of each country in which they do business. There are few privacy compliance challenges which need to be addressed and need to be considered in mind. Most obvious is data security. For data security, the requirement come from all the angles: data privacy laws, cybersecurity regulations, trade secret laws, customer specific contracts, and consumers protection status, all of which can vary depending on jurisdictions. The another one is deletion of data. Understanding what data a company has, where it resides, and how long to retain is a major challenge nowadays, as big data analysis makes skipping and mining this data potentially more valuable. The next one is documentation. Keeping up with requirement, especially with global companies, is becoming increasingly complex. Requirement vary between countries and even between states, local, federal, etc. There are also data security and compliance challenges. Number one is ethics and compliance. Collection of massive amount of data from ever increasing sources create privacy and security challenges. Big data aggregation and analysis can create personal identifiable information from disparate sources. Second one is inadequate data management. Inadequate data management, like defining whose own data, data life cycle, etc. Third one is insecure infrastructures. Data environment are often designed for speed or scale, not necessary for security. The addition of IoT devices, big data analysis, and hybrid cloud environment amplify the challenges and potentially for impose risk. Keeping all this information in mind, there are few regulatory compliances available. Below are the examples. Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act, which is Financial Modernization Act of 1999. It says financial institutions must secure any and all personal identifiable informations. Financial institutions such as tax agents, mortgage brokers, bank, credit union, etc. This is financial privacy rule for the prevention and protection of financial things. Next regulatory example is HIPAA. HIPAA stands for Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, also called as Kennedy-Kasbah Act. HIPAA implemented in 1996. The purpose of HIPAA Act was preventing healthcare fraud and abuses, administrative simplification, and medical liability reform. HIPAA has two main sections. Number one is privacy rule, which defines patients' medical records or protected healthcare information, which we also call PHI. Security rules defines security measures required to protect electronic protected health information. And high-tech consideration: willful requests can result in significant penalties, up to $250,000 with repeat uncorrected violation, extending up to $15 million. Penalties can extend to business associates. As a covered entity, you must get assurance from any business associate with whom you share electronic form of information that they will protect those information. Next regulatory example is Sarbanes-Oxley Act, also called SOX, the Public Company Accounting Reform and Investor Protection Act, which was invented in 2002. This law was created to protect investors improving the accuracy and reliability of corporate disclosures among securities laws, etc. According to this law, CEO and CFO are required to certify financial reports. They can be held accountable for inadequately protecting IT systems responsible for financial reporting. Also, maintain data integrity and confidentiality, safe and secure. They support to track and attempted security breaches and resolutions. Maintain event logs and make available independent audits. Document compliance and be able to show prior to 90 days. SOX important sections. Section 302, it says quarterly certifications, all financial report disclosure, and control deficiencies disclosure of all frauds. Section 404, it says management annually certified internal staff. Section 404, it says management annually certified internal controls. Independent accountant must attest to report. Management and independent auditor must quarterly review the changes in reports. Section 409, which is all about monitoring the operational risk. Material event reporting. Real-time implications. For this, they have 4 days for report to be filed. The help of managers and independent auditors. The next regulatory example is GDPR, which is General Data Protection Regulation. GDPR is a privacy and security law that originated in the European Union in the month of May 2018. GDPR imposes obligation onto organizations who targeted or collected data related to the people in the European Union. So guys, these are the few details on law, ethics and security compliance management. Please comment if you like these details and you feel this information is very informative for you, and please subscribe my channel.